It's Corey GI here. So another thing I bring up that what these idiots, these jealous scumbags would do, like when I was at the restaurant I worked at in Huntington Beach, California, they would all project like, oh, if I can't do that, you can't do that. Like, oh, who has talent? Who is gifted? Who runs a business? Nobody does that. Like they'll project onto me what they are. It's like, dude, we're all not the same, you know. And I don't mean that in a degrading way. Everybody, if they discover, if they search within, do the work, everybody could be talented and do good things and create good things and start businesses. Even my own mother would project onto me, well, if I can't do that, you can't do it, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, no, you don't put your mind to it. That's your problem. That's on you. Just because you gave birth to me, and, I came from you doesn't mean I ain't talented and don't have skills or do anything or don't believe in myself. That's what these people are envious of, jealous of. It's sick. It's evil. And then they this is part of the motivation that, them putting me on a smear campaign and trying to destroy my reputation in life. But it's all good because we have a community of fucking dozens, hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people around the world. We're fighting back. We have a market. We have a bunch of people, a target market, a TI, so we could still have opportunity to create content and videos. That's why I do this, for you guys to help people out and be like, hey, there's still hope, regardless of what might happen in the near future or whatever. Let these people talk, run a good fucking game and realize it's, karma's about to come back for these fucking bastards for what they did to us, Yeah, so, I just figure I come back with that shit. They committed crimes against humanity. They gave me no due process. They spread lies and propaganda and everything that I'm on this and that and poisoned me and gave me the deadly nanotech chip, Nuremberg crimes at UCI Hospital in Orange, California. You fucking criminals. You all participated in conspiracy to commit murder, slow kill. Slowly killing me and with that nanotech chip that was slowly eating at me in my body, controlling it from their phones. Like I'm watching people, like body language is everything. When I was at the airport, when I was still working at a restaurant, after I got out of the hospital, when they gave me that chip, it eats at your insides. It's these people are evil, But like I said, they're after, our consciousness, our ability to see with our third eye, if you know about that. It's from a spiritual sense. This is a spiritual war. They're after all of that shit. But we can't let them win in the end. That's why God chose us to go through this battle, We're spiritual warriors. None of them could put up with this shit if it happened to them. They're a bunch of pussies. They're weak. They'll flip out and fucking, God forbid, hurt everybody else, do something to hurt themselves and everybody else. Bunch of fucking losers and a bunch of psychopaths, sociopaths. That's what they are. Involved in this targeting program of me and everybody else, not just about me. Anyways, I figured I'd put that out there, They ain't shit. Like for example, this guy Mitch that I used to work with at the restaurant, he's like telling me, oh, we don't work out to build muscle. Motherfucker, who's we? Speak for yourself. If I want to, what's wrong with working out to build muscle? And I was buffed. I was starting to get into shape. I was working out, doing my thing. And then the boss, Tony, comes into the back. He's like, oh, my God, Corey, you look so lean. And then Santos, the head chef, is like, look at Maverick. He's skinny. Like, so what? That's Maverick. If Maverick chooses to fucking be skinny, that's on him. What does that have to do with me? Why, you guys jealous because I'm building muscle? This is what envy will bring about. They will destroy your reputation because they are envious because you have the ability to work hard. I have the ability to work hard and get benefit out of it by building muscle. Oh, you must be juicing or something. No, I don't believe in that shit. I believe in eating right and doing the natural way. But these people are envious. They're evil. They hate themselves. That's why they're running drug trafficking, child trafficking rings and pedophilia rings. And so they got to take you out, take us out with them, or try to at least by, smear campaigns and all this bullshit. These people are psychopaths and they will stop at nothing to destroy lives, even if it means they lose their life in the end, So this is Corey, TI. I'm out. Peace.